The Little Princess's First Year of Magic. Chapter 1. A New Beginning at Starshine Magic School. The morning sun peeked through the royal curtains, spilling golden light across the princess's fluffy pink bed.
Good morning, Princess Lila.
Chirped her talking alarm bird, Pip.
Eek! It's today my very first day at Starshine Magic School,
Squealed Lila, throwing off her blanket. Lila had dreamed of this day ever since she saw her big sister, Princess Mira, float apples with a wave of her wand. Now it was finally her turn to wear the sparkly school cloak, carry her very own wand, and learn real magic. Queen Seraphina helped Lila brush her long golden curls while King Orion adjusted her tiny crown.
Remember, magic begins in the heart before it shines through the wand,
said the Queen kindly.
And don't worry if you make mistakes. Every great wizard once sneezed out a frog by accident,
added the King. Lila giggled. She hugged her teddy wand case and climbed into the royal carriage. The sky carriage glittered with stars even though it was daytime, and the winged horses flapped their silver wings. When they landed at the castle gates of Starshine Magic School, Lila gasped. The castle's tall towers were shaped like wands, and sparkly bubbles floated in the air like drifting soap dreams.
Welcome, new students. Today begins your first year of learning the wonders of gentle magic,
sang Miss Stardew, the headmistress, who had hair that shimmered like moonlight. Lila felt her heart flutter like a butterfly. She was ready. Chapter 2. The Wand That Chose Her. All the new students gathered in the crystal hall. Rows and rows of glowing wands floated above a long table, waiting to choose their partners. Miss Stardew clapped her hands.
Remember, my dears, you do not choose the wand chooses you. Step forward one by one.
One by one, students stepped forward. Some wands sparkled, others hummed, and one even sang a tiny tune before landing in a student's hand. When it was Lila's turn, she felt nervous. Her palms were sweaty, and her crown felt slightly crooked. She whispered,
Please, please let one like me.
At first, nothing happened. The other children began to whisper. Lila's cheeks turned pink. Then a soft giggle filled the air. A small, curvy wand made of silver wood floated down. Its handle was wrapped in pink ribbons, and it had a tiny bell at the tip. The bell jingled like laughter. The wand twirled around Lila once, sprinkled a few sparkles on her nose, and landed perfectly in her hand. Oh, gasped the class.
It seems, Princess Lila, you've been chosen by Whimsy Wand, one of the most playful wands in the school. Be gentle, it likes jokes,
said Miss Stardew, smiling. Lila giggled. The wand jingled again, as if to say, hello. She waved it shyly and accidentally turned her own shoe into a cupcake. Everyone burst out laughing. Lila blushed, but Miss Stardew only smiled kindly.
A sweet start indeed.
Chapter 3. Learning magic isn't easy. The next few days were full of lessons. In Floating 101, Lila tried to lift feathers into the air, but instead she made her desk float. In Potion Basics, her mixture bubbled rainbow colors and exploded into a puff of candy smoke. In Magic Manners, she accidentally made her classmates' hair sparkle non-stop for 2 hours.
Magic is trickier than it looks. Everyone else makes perfect spells, but mine always turn silly,
sighed Lila one afternoon, sitting under a crystal tree in the courtyard. Her wand jingled softly, almost like it was comforting her. Just then, another student approached Prince Leo, the boy who could make perfect snowflakes with a snap of his fingers.
Don't worry, I once made my dragon sneeze glitter for a week,
he said, sitting down beside her.
You did?
Lila gasped. Leo nodded.
Magic's not about being perfect. It's about being brave enough to try again.
Lila smiled.
Maybe my wand just likes fun too much.
Whimsy Wand jiggled in agreement, sprinkling a tiny shower of sparkles. Chapter 4. The Magic Bloom Challenge. 1 week later, Miss Stardew announced,
Class, this Friday is your Magic Bloom Challenge. Each of you must grow a magical flower using your own heart magic. It will show how well you connect with your wand.
Everyone buzzed with excitement. At home that night, Lila practiced and practiced. She drew heart shapes in the air with her wand, whispered soft spells, and even sang to her flower pot. But instead of growing flowers, she kept growing silly things. A candy cane, a bubble frog, and once, a tiny cupcake tree.
Oh, Whimsy Wand, what are we doing wrong?
She sighed. The wand tinkled softly, as if thinking. Then Lila remembered what her mother said.
Magic begins in the heart.
She closed her eyes. Instead of thinking about being perfect, she thought about something that made her truly happy, helping others smile. She remembered cheering up her little brother when he was sad, making funny faces for her maid when she spilled tea, and giving hugs to her friends. When she opened her eyes, she whispered,
Bloom with kindness.
A gentle pink glow wrapped around her hands. The soil shimmered, and from it grew a delicate flower with petals shaped like tiny hearts. It smelled like laughter and love.
Oh, it worked.
She gasped. The wand jingled proudly. Chapter 5. Trouble in the Magic Garden. The day of the Magic Bloom Challenge arrived. The garden sparkled with floating petals and glowing vines. Each student placed their flower on a silver stand for judging. Lila's heart petal bloom glowed the brightest pink, and everyone smiled when they saw it. But suddenly, a strong wind whooshed through the garden. Dark clouds swirled overhead. Someone had accidentally opened the storm jar.
Take cover, students,
shouted Miss Stardew. The storm magic began sucking up the flowers. One by one, they were lifted into the air like colorful balloons. Lila's heart raced. She saw little Daisy's sunflower spinning wildly. Without thinking, she grabbed her wand.
Whimsy Wand, we have to help.
She pointed her wand at the swirling sky and shouted.
Hold tight, flowers of light.
Her wand jingled and twirled. Pink sparkles burst out, but instead of ropes, they turned into ribbons of laughter. The ribbons giggled as they caught the flowers one by one, tying them gently back to the ground. The storm slowly calmed. The garden glowed once more. Miss Stardew approached, eyes wide.
Princess Lila, you use joy magic. That's very rare.
Joy magic?
Lila blinked.
Yes. It comes from a heart that finds happiness in helping others. That is true magic, my dear,
said the headmistress, smiling warmly. Lila felt her cheeks warm. Her wand jingled proudly, and her classmates clapped and cheered. Chapter 6. The Star Ceremony. That evening, under the night sky, Miss Stardew held the star ceremony to honor the first-year students. The stars twinkled like glitter dust, and each student's flower was placed in a circle of light. Miss Stardew raised her wand.
Tonight, we celebrate not only success, but also kindness, courage, and laughter, the true powers of young hearts.
Then she turned to Lila.
Princess Lila, your heart? Petal Bloom has reminded us that magic isn't about power, but joy. You have earned the Star of Kindness.
A tiny star floated down and rested on Lila's wand, just above the little bell. It chimed beautifully. Lila's heart swelled with pride, but also humility. She looked around at her friends and whispered,
We all made magic together.
Her classmates smiled, and for the first time she truly felt like she belonged. Chapter 7. A Wish for Tomorrow. That night, when Lila returned to her royal bedroom, she placed Whimsy Wand beside her pillow. The wand jingled softly, still wearing the Star of Kindness.
Thank you for choosing me. I'm still learning, but I'll keep trying.
Lila whispered. The wand twinkled once more, as if to say, and I'll keep laughing with you. Lila looked out the window at the starry sky. She could see the faint glow of Starshine Magic School in the distance, and she smiled sleepily. Tomorrow would bring new spells, new mistakes, and new giggles, but that was all part of learning magic. As her eyes slowly closed, she whispered,
Being a first-year princess magician is the best adventure ever.
And in her dream, the pink heart petal bloom danced with joy beneath a silver moon. Moral of the story. True magic doesn't come from being perfect, it grows from kindness, courage, and laughter.